already completed our subject, foreign and elective language. Starting, I have given you the rules of doing the exercises and the rules of doing the self-independent work, yeah? And also how to learn the subject, how to achieve the success in my subject. And so now we have today guys. What? First of all, before the beginning of my class, I want to revise about our topic, that physical terminology, which we have already learned here, and also anatomical terms, and also some scientific articles, how to relate. We have learned this one. Okay, guys. Now I will give you, just to motivate you, for 5 terms, and please just raise your hand and don't make a noise. Okay? What is the meaning of the word Kyrgyzstan? Yeah, pathological condition for the voluntary motion. Yeah? Okay, logia means?
Logia is study of medical knowledge.
Yeah, study about something. Yeah? For example, how is it? Thank you. Cardiologia. Study of heart. Yeah? And what about the word algia? You please. What does it mean, the word algia?
Pain in any part of body.
Pain in any part of the body, yeah? And what about the hatia, Saddam? Disease in any part of the body also, yeah? Okay, what kind of hatia we have learned, guys? What kind of, if we use the headache, English headache, in Greek language, how it is used? Yeah, not formally, but individually, yeah? Raise your hand and answer my question. Cephalopathy, yeah? And if it is brain, yeah, and if it is kidney, nephropathy, and if it is heart, cardiopathy, yeah? Okay, guys. In this way, we have learned our terms here. And so, and as a conclusion of my class, here we have to revise. I have to accept your support, yeah, guys. And in support, it is given you that anatomical medical part of body, 3 language. And the learning outcome of our subject is this one, yes. You have to be able to use modern communication technologies, including in a foreign language, for academic and professional interaction. And next one is this learning outcome of our discipline. It is you have to be able to analyze socially significant problems and process to use in activities, the method of humanitarian, natural sciences, biomedical, and clinical sciences in various types of professional and social activities. And the last one is general competence. It is you have to be able of analyzing the significant political events and training mastering the basic concepts and law of the both historical process, respectful and a caring attitude to historical heritage and traditions, and possess the knowledge of historical and medical terminology. Yes, and my aim is here. Objective of my class is here to teach you and how to make new terms using the root words, using the suffixes, using the prefixes, and of course using the combining vowels. Yeah? As you know that the structure of clinical terminology, guys, it is divided into 4. Yes, they are the suffixes, prefixes, root word, and combining vowel. The prefix which is located, where it is located? Before the root word. Yeah. And what about the root word? In middle. And the suffix? Yeah. And what about the function of combining vowels in the structure of anatomical terminology or clinical terminology. Abdur?
To make two words and combining two words now.
What kind of words, for example?
Like cardio, cardiology.
Mm-hmm.
Cardio is
Cardiology.
heart
Which
and
one
lo-
is? Uh-huh.
Ma'am, O. Cardio.
And
In between cardio and logi, we use O. So
Yes.
combining those, it means cardio means heart and logi means study. Study of heart.
Yeah, overall, we made a new term, cardiology, which
Cardiology.
means study about heart.
Study of
And what about what type of combining vowels we have learned, guys? There are three types. So you please, Zahud. R, E, and O. But mostly it is used in combining vowel O. Yeah. Okay. Have a seat. And what about the guys? Combining vowel. In which situation we will use the combining vowel? Who will take the usage of combining vowel? What is the function of it?
Different parts together, like sternocleidomastoid.
Uh-huh.
Sternocleid and mastoid.
Yeah.
You combine different types of terms in a single term.
Yes, you are right. It means, guys, combining vowel. It is used to combine root word with the suffixes and the root word with the root words. Yes. And also, when it is used, it will be used if the suffix is completed with consonant word, consonant letter, and what? Suffix is started with consonant, and the root is completed with consonant letter. On that way, we have to use it combining vowel. Yes. Okay, guys. Very good. And next one, guys. Do you know what? This learning these terms, guys, as because of I am English teacher here. I'm not medical teacher. Yes, to teach you full of medical terms and to teach you medicine. I am not medical teacher, and my professionality is a pedagogical teacher. For that, I wanted to teach you only by learning terms. We have to take the etymology of the clinical and anatomical terminology. Okay? And as a result of my teaching, you have to be write the scientific article related with the clinical and anatomical terminology. In one word, you have to search the etymological literacy of the terms. Clear? And now, in order to write the scientific articles, what you have to do is, first of all, of course, you should collect the informations. Okay? You should collect all information related with the etymological literacy of the terms. And after all, those materials which you have completed collecting, you have to discuss it. You have to use in practical. After all, then you have to start and you have to move through the structure of the scientific article. And there are different kind of writing articles present actually, but I want to give you the structure of IMRAD. What does it mean, IMRAD? Do you know, guys? It's a kind of abbreviation. What is it, IMRAD? Who knows this one?
E for introduction.
Yes, Abdur, please.
M for medical.
No. Okay, introduction is correct.
Message.
Okay, method, then
Research.
research. Okay, what else?
And decision.
A for analyzing.
Analyzing. Okay,
D for
and what
test.
about the last one?
E for test.
It is?
Discuss.
No, it is not T, but it is D. Imrad.
Discuss.
Yes, discussion. The structure of IMRAD, the abbreviation is used, that introduction, method, research, analysis, and discussion. Okay? And now, at the end of my course, have a seat, Abdur. Thank you so much. The end of my course, guys, you have to be written that one, following the rule of IMRA structure. Yes? It is, you have to complete in this way. And what else? And in order to write your scientific article, guys, we have to divide our groups into several groups. For example, the article is not easy work, guys. It is a scientific work. And on the way writing the article, you will get a mark. And on the way over telling you and requiring you to write scientific articles, I will evaluate your knowledge here and commonly, collectively. Okay? In order to do that, you have to, first of all, two students should collect the materials. And 4 of you, you have to prepare about the design of the the article or kind of PPT, yeah? And the 4 of you, please, you have to do the survey. As you have seen that there is a kind of method, yeah? In method, you have to make the questionnaire or interview or a kind of survey, yeah? And for those survey, 4 of you should prepare the questions related to our topic. And the last 5 of you, guys, you have to be check and analyze. And what you have to pay to that scientific article, you have to pay, first of all, the relevance of the topic related with my subject. Means here, as I am English and Latin teacher, you should pay attention more linguistics. Okay? Using the anatomical and clinical term, you have to show the role of linguistics also. Clear? And also, those who are making that analysis, you should pay attention to coherence and cohesion. What does it mean, coherence and cohesion, guys? Raise your hand.
Introduction to Kyrgyzstan.
Okay, any other ideas? Coherence and cohesion. What does it mean?
Related to topic.
Yeah, coherence and cohesion means, guys, we say that there should be present 5 structures, yeah? That IMRA, if it is started with introduction, meaning is started there, about the etymology of the Greek and Latin words, the rest conclusion, result, analysis, and method, all those should be connected each other very much. It is called coherence and cohesion. Keep it in mind, okay? This is new term for you. In this way, you will, and of course, the crucial moment of your scientific article, guys, and also completing our subject is, what is it? Evaluation. Evaluation, yes? Your aim is here, of course, getting knowledge, and also your aim is here to get a mark. Of course, it will be present there, and as you know that, how can I say, it has its own criteria, and which I have already written, and which I have already given you, and according to that, we will give you evaluation or assessment, okay? Now, mine is over. Let's come to the next student. Who will be the next? That starts to you, that? Please. You too, that? Two of you. Please. You go, students. And we know what it is. It is a criteria as we have already concept about how to make an assessment for your topics, yes, and for your PPT, for your self-book, or for your articles. You have to follow these rules. According to these rules, you have to make assessment of your partners or your group. Clear? Welcome.
Good morning to all. Thank you, our kind ma'am, to give us this golden opportunity to us to present our self-work, self-assessment here. We both are here, me, Hasna and Arif, and this Shahid. We are here to give the presentation of this PPT. Now, I am going to give the introduction about our topic is anatomical terminology of human body parts. The foundation of modern medical terminology in clinical research is built upon dual linguistic heritage, where Latin, as we know, dual linguistic languages are Latin as well as Greek. Latin play a vital role, serve as the primary language for naming anatomical structure, example femur, ulna, and many other things. And Greek provides the framework, gives the clinical terminologies, help in disease and procedure, example pathology, homolysis. This systematic nomenclature was adapted to create the universal scientific term to use to communicate an absolute precision regarding less without any discrimination of the languages as the language barrier from every country, state, as we see. By mastering these ancient roots, method of scientific and clinical research, a student can decode complex clinical terms by breaking them into the constituent parts, prefixes, suffix, and the root words, thereby transforming a daunting vocabulary into a logical and navigable map of the human body. And now we have the Latin and the Greek terminology.
So here are the Latin term, and in the meaning is in Greek, and we have the English meaning. For example, cranium. In the Greek, it is pronounced as cranion, and in English, it will be pronounced as skull. And prawns, metacon, and forehead, occiput, anion, back of head, mandibula, nathos, lower jaw. And there are various regarding the form of brain. Cerebrum, encephalos, known as brain, medulla, medullus, marrow, then meninges, menins, and brain covering.
Now it's about the eye, oculus, ophthalmos, eye, cornea, caras, cornea, retina, diapton, retina, pupil, chori, pupil, lens, phacos, lens. It's about the ear, as we know the Latin and the Greek terminology with English meaning. Oris, or ear. Tympanum, tympanum iridum, malleus, spira, hammerbone, vacilla, fronus, and trem chamber.
Then we have os, stoma, mouth, lingua, glossa, tongue, dens, odors, tooth, palatum, orinus, palate, pharynx, which is throat, and it is same in Greek also. Then column, tracheolos, neck, larynx, and in the Greek we will pronounce it larynx same, and in the English voice box, trachea, trachea, windpipe, glandula, adding gland, cervix, occiput, neck region.
It's about the heart, atria, artery, vena, flap, vein, capillaries, capillaries, atrium, proleum, heart chamber, ventricularis, gaster, little valley.
And here about the parts of abdomen, coilia, abdomen, upper, which is known as liver, gaster, which is known as stomach, and intestinum, which is known as intestine, and lean, which is known as spleen. Then we have testis, its Greek meaning orchis, and in English we use testis. Prostate, which is known as prostate, semen, sperma, semen. Then scrotum, ovulus, in English we use scrotum.
It's about the female genital organ. It's about ovarium. It's also known in English ovary, uterus, uterus, same in English. Vagina, Scoplos in Greek and the vagina in English. Cervix, about English meaning neck of the uterus. Embryo, embryon, embryo in English.
Then we have femur, which is thigh, then tibia, which is shin bone, then calcaneus, terna, which is known as heel bone. At last, Latin and Greek terminologies form the foundation of medical language. Most anatomical structure, diseases, diagnostic procedures, and treatments are based using roots derived from Asian, Greek, and Latin. This classical language provides a universal system which allows the doctor to interact with themselves with the help of anatomical structures. And the Greek contributes mainly the clinical pathological terms, and Latin is mainly used for the anatomical naming and structural description. For example, anatomical names like standardized terminologia, anatomica, cartilago are primarily based on Latin, ensuring global consistency in medical education and practice. So that's all from our side. Thank you, respected teachers and all my friends.
1 minute. We will have self-assessment or peer assessment. Who wants to make an evaluation about these two students' presentations, guys? Of course, you will have peer assessment, you will have self-assessment here, but finally I will evaluate additional myself too. Please, look the criteria, and what about their presentation? Are they followed the rule or not?
Yes.
Followed? Yes? Okay. And what about the correctness of terms, guys? Did they use the correct form of the terms?
Yes.
Most of, did you pay attention, guys? Here, guys, most you have used the ChatGPT or Google Pro, yes, guys. And for that, there are some words given there. Okay, if your students, if your group mates don't want to evaluate you guys, I will ask you, what is the ear, Greek for ear? Ear in Greek, yes. And what about the Latin equivalent of this?
Ear, oris.
Auris.
Auris.
And you have not given in this way. It is minus for you guys. This is, it decreases your mark. And what about the word encephal? What is encephal? Cerebrum. And how it is given in your PPT here? Yeah, it is given not encephal but encephalos given. And just I am giving you a little new number of the terms, but most of you have to remake your PPT here. And also what you know guys, it is what is mouth in Greek and Greek variant of mouse. Stomach and Greek oster, but in this PPT it is not given like that. And what about the kerap? What is kerap? Kerap.
Horny.
And you are not giving a correct option of this one. That's why here given the criteria that now here guys, let's do like that. The correctness of term is not satisfied according to the rule of criteria of our PPT. Agree with it? Yes. This is minus. And what about the pronunciation of the Greek and the Latin terms? Are they pronounced correct or incorrect?
Correct.
There were mistakes.
Most of the time they say correct.
Head in Greek, how it is pronounced? Head in Greek. Kaput is Latin equivalent.
Yes,
Now what about the Greek initial root elements? Oh no! Cephal, yeah? And what about the kidney in Greek? Greek or Latin? Which one you are saying now? Greek initial root is, how it is used? No guys, it is never. Greek initial root of the kidney, it is nephron, and in the Latin equivalent, it is radis, yeah? And what about the word brain in Greek and the Latin?
Brain in Greek, brains, encephalo.
Encephal
Encephalo.
and Latin equivalent? Cerebrum, yes, cerebrum. And what about the hair in Greek initial root element, how it is used, and the Latin equivalent? No, hair. No, keep quiet, guys. Hair. No,
Ma'am, sorry ma'am, I didn't hear it properly. I thought it is head.
Head, not
Head,
hair.
trachea.
Trachea. And what about the Latin equivalent?
Capulus.
Capillus. Yeah, guys. Actually, my aim was here to teach you to differentiate the Greek initial root elements with the Latin equivalent. But this one, I dissatisfied this pronunciation and the learning the terms also. This is one more minus for you. And the next one is timekeeping. How much time they have wasted here, guys? It is already planned to waste to make a presentation for 5 minutes, yes? But they have spent how much?
7 to 8.
Okay, 6, 7. 6, 7. And what about the level of explanation? Did you understand? What did they talk about the anatomical terminology, guys? What did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Understandable words? And my question for yourself, are you satisfied with your presentation or no?
Ma'am,
Out of 1 up to 8 points, how much you will?
7.5.
7.5 for yourself. Okay, and what about you?
Same, 7, 8 points.
Okay, guys. Okay, have a seat. Good luck. So, next one. Please keep quiet. Next one, guys. We will divide our group into 4 teams. Now, in this way, guys. You are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And use 1, 2, 3. Now, 1 numbers collect in 1 place. Be quick. Don't waste your time. All the 1 numbers in 1 place, 2 numbers second place, 3 numbers the third, and then the last 4. Please be quick. 1. Sit in place. First number students sit in 1 place. You got me? Did you understand me? 1 with 1 gender and 1 you and 1 you. Put all together. And Fatima? Yes. 2 numbers all together. And Hanazi 3 numbers all together. Explain the instruction of this teamwork, guys. Listen to me. Listen to me. Let me say the instruction of the teamwork here. So now you have got already the post chart. Yes. As you see, the task which we have learned during my class, that is given here, guys. That Greek initial root elements, which is Latin equivalent with English meanings. And in some of you, there are given the final root elements in Greek language. You have to give the what? The meaning of English. And if there is a kind of chart, guys, you have to give here, for example, given the Greek initial root, you should write here Latin equivalent with English meanings. Okay? If it is Latin here, you should give the Greek, then give You have to give the Greek and the Latin. Okay? And your time is limited, guys. So, only 1 hour, 3 minutes. Okay? And when it is 3 minutes, we will complete writing the word. Okay, English. Each team 1 mark. Yes?
Yes, 1 mark. Yes.
What about you? Sadam? You don't have. And one more attention, guys. Please, when you are writing, keep quiet. When you are writing the terms, pay attention to the written form of the words. Okay? This also will be evaluated. Make a noise. It's over. Completed. Now please 1, 2, 3. Time is over. This is time is over. Time is over. Guys, time is over. Repeat. Otherwise, it decreases your mark. It decreases your mark. Repeat. Now, this is the first term. Here, as you have done here teamwork, guys, if your member of your group presents incorrectly on high level without any correction, guys, you will get X. And it depends on situations we will evaluate. Okay? Welcome the first group. Whose work it is? And the rest group members, please, you will look this one and you will make the assessment yourself. You will give the evaluation to each other.